energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting me.
Hi guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to try a different video. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if this is something that is helpful to you or something you want to watch. I see a lot of the times I'm recommending things and they're not sold out well. I got them and was talking about them, but then by the time I go to edit them and get them up and find the links, they're sold out. And a lot of the times people think, because it can happen, that when ShopMissA's, I'm wearing their merch by the way. ShopMissA's. I know we're supposed to wear pink on Wednesdays, but I'm not a mean girl, so I wear pink whenever I feel like it. ShopMissA's can go out of stock with certain things and then they never return. And a good indicator is it says out of stock, but it's still on the website. That means that they do have plans on restocking them, even though sometimes it may take months. It does happen. So what I did was put together kind of a list. A list. And I know that it can be overwhelming, and when I was on the site I looked and they have so much out of stock right now that it is insane. It's insanity. So I decided to go through brands, and that's why if you like this video it will become a series. I know a lot of you in the comments or when you message me, you say, okay, I'm writing this down so when I have cash, this is what I'm going to get and I don't want to forget. So I thought that I would make you a list of things that you might want to write down that when they come back in stock is definitely something to grab. So please let me know if this is something that you like and want to watch, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I will try as much as I can to pop up pictures about each item, but I can't get the pictures off of ShopMissA's. They are like copyrighted to a fault to where I cannot switch them over to a JPEG. So I will try my hardest, but just write down the name and it will go right to it and you will know. So the first thing I have here is the sock drawer organizer. It's like their soft cube kind of organizers that they have, the fabric kind, only it has little cubes in it and a lot of little cubes. I mean, you buy one of these and you can basically put your whole sock, all your socks in there. Unless you're a psycho like me and you have way too many socks. That was a problem. I needed like 3 of them. But I think this is completely worth it. And with us as women, we have bras, we have panties, we have different kinds of panties, we have socks, different kinds of socks. We have all of our accessories like our nipple covers, you know, pasties, things like that, the suck you in stuff, lingerie, things like that that we need to organize. Because I don't know about you guys, but I kind of just shove it all in one big drawer. So I needed to organize it, and that was so helpful for me. So I would definitely write that down. The next thing is their plastic storage bins. Basically all of OKI's plastic storage bins, because I do also on here, I believe, yeah, basket storage I wrote down as well. So those kind of coincide with each other, the plastic storage bins and the basket storage bins. They're all amazing. And as many as I have bought of their crates, their bins, their organizers, I still don't have enough. And they're sold out. So they are definitely on my list. And another great thing that you can do is heart the item when it's out of stock. And it will go into your loves. And if you're signed up for their email, it will email you and let you know when things are back in stock. And that's an easier way for you to know. The next thing I would say is their collapsible colander. That thing is so useful, and I am so glad that we grabbed 2 instead of 1. Not only do they save you so much space, because most of us have the metal colanders that are huge. And you either hang them on your wall or they take up way too much space in wherever you put your other cookware. I mean, it's just a pain in the butt sometimes. And they get really hot because they're metal too. And if you are cooking with your kids, that's a safety issue. Now, these collapsible colanders are small to begin with, But when they open up, they have a very nice depth. So they're actually can take just as much pasta as a normal colander almost. And you don't even need a colander that big unless you're Italian, you're feeding a family. Yes, I know what this means. Yes, I do. I come from an Italian family. But, however, they are silicone. So they don't get too hot. They work amazing. My kids use them for their ramen noodles all the time. We are not ramen noodle haters in this house. We love them. So my kids are able to make their own without me having to worry that they're going to burn themselves. And that I'm going to have to pick a ton of ramen out of the sink drain. That shit sucks. And then when I'm done washing them, I can collapse them, and they're literally like this thick once they're collapsed. And you can just slide them in wherever you want, place them on top of like plates. It doesn't matter. They're flat as a pancake. So that's another reason why I would say put that on a list for sure. Another thing is the brush organizers. For people who can't afford the stuff off of Amazon, who doesn't like acrylic, who wants something that is easy to clean, their brush organizers are made out of plastic. They are quite small, but you know what? The day-to-day person doesn't have a makeup collection like I do. And I don't even have that big of a collection anymore. I've downsized almost to a normal person. I'm sure there are other people who don't do YouTube who actually probably have a bigger collection than I do at this point. But an organizer like what they offer is the normal day-to-day person's kind of stuff. You might need 2 or 3, but they are so easy to clean. They offer you a range of sizes in that one cube, so you can hold a lot of different items. They went out of stock so fast, so I do see them restocking those quite soon. So make sure to heart those. Another one, which I'm grabbing when it comes back in stock, it's already been hearted, is the rotating wall hook. And it's self-adhesive, I believe. I think it's self-adhesive, but it's really good. Like, it holds. And it comes down with a bunch of hooks on it, and it twirls. I put my pot holders on those. I put some of my cleaning brushes on them because it's right by my sink where I do my dishes. And what they show you can do with it is it's like a jewelry organizer. You can stick it in your room and put all your necklaces on it and be able to twirl it. You can basically do anything you want with it that needs hooks, and it offers you the accessibility to twirl it, which is very easy and doesn't make you have to try to like turn and grab things. So, and it's really durable. Let me tell you, it holds a lot of weight. I tested it. So that's definitely another thing that you should keep an eye out for. And then the mesh plate covers. I wouldn't say that it's that big of a deal now because we're into the winter stage where the bugs are kind of like hibernating or dying off. But if you see them come in stock, grab them for the summer. They helped us so much in the summer keep bugs off of our food. Just hands down. They work amazing. There's nothing to them. They are reusable. You can hand wash them very easily, and they will keep bugs out of your food. They're great for picnics, for parties outside, anything you want to do outside to keep your food safe from any kind of bug. So those are definitely something I would say grab, because if you see those at other stores, you are not going to be paying that price. There's so much more. And then I was kind of sad to see, but glad that I bought the ones I did when I did. The floating shelves from OKI are out of stock now, which is actually kind of really sad. I love them. I have 3 of them I bought, and my husband, actually I think it was more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them that I have bought. Excuse me. And I make a cube out of them because they're only like a floating shelf. But I put another floating shelf on the other way and make cubes for little storages for my crystals and my pretty stuff. And my husband finally put on the other 2 the other night, and I still have not organized them, and that's what I'm going to be doing after this video, and I'm very excited about it. I think that they're durable, they're great, they have a beautiful design on them, they hold a lot of heavy stuff, because let me tell you, I have some of my biggest crystals on them, and crystals are rocks. And so there's some poundage on them, and they are not moving, they're not bending, nothing. So they are definitely worth putting on your wish list. Now, another thing that I adore, and I put in a best of ShopMissA's not too long ago, but it's sold out, and I don't think I realized it, was the OKI Sewing Kit. It's in this plastic closed open container, which is extremely cheap. It is what it is. I mean, the price. But what's inside of it, and it actually has a tray you can open up out of it, and it has more. You cannot beat the price. The thread is actually really good thread. You know, of course it's on the cheaper side because of the price, but it offers you everything you need inside. And the stuff that's inside is quality. So I don't really mind that the outside I have to be a little bit more gentle with. That's not a big deal to me. You know, I bought it. You buy things from ShopMissA's, they're $1 or something, no matter what, unless you're buying a value pack. They're the saying, you get what you pay for. 9 times out of 10 really is the truth. But with Miss A, it's like you get the best for that price. And that sewing kit really is the best I've seen for that price. So that's definitely something to think about. If you need to make like small fixes in your kids' stuff or stuffed animal pops or anything like that, you know, I've almost used everything in it. And then the candle DIY making kit. Now this is the value pack one, I believe, that is sold out. You can buy everything else separately, but F that. Don't do that. Wait until that whole candle making kit value pack comes back in stock and save yourself a lot of money, because there's a huge discount off if you buy the value pack versus buying all of it individually, which I did at first because they didn't offer that kit when they first came out with all of that. I still have a lot of it. I've been trying to perfect stuff. It's going well, and I really think that it's something to put on the wish list. Oh yes, this one may be the best one ever, deal wise versus price. The OKI measuring spoons. Any of them. The littler ones or the bigger ones. Get both of them and get multiples. They may be bright colors. They may not be in your color scheme for your kitchen. I don't care. They are hard. They are amazing quality. I have bought worse quality at Walmart. They're very affordable, and I still use them today, and the color hasn't faded. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them, and they are hands down, in my life personally, the best ones I've ever owned. So of course they went out of stock, so heart the shit out of those, because I believe the more you heart things, the more ShopMissA's gets the idea that people are waiting. And then we have the bamboo racks, which I have put the A2O palettes on, and I think that's what they show. But I also have one that holds all of my books that I personally have made for myself. And I use them for so many different things, and so can't you. And they're bamboo. So they look good, they're good for the environment. I mean, they're amazing, and of course they sold out. I want more myself, and they were sold out. So they are in my wish list as well. I would highly recommend getting them, but if you buy them, buy like 5. And then lastly, what I saw from OKI that was sold out, bummer, because I just bought 2 of them. And I wanted more because I had to use those 2 right after hauling them, were the cooling patches, the forehead cooling patches. They should be put into first aid kits. They are just those, like sticky on the inside, cotton on the outside, sticks right to your forehead, and it cools for hours. And they come 2 in a pack. And they are so good for kids who have fevers, anybody who has fevers. My husband went down, and as you know, when your husband goes down, he's like a child. Sometimes my kids are actually better at being sick than he is. But anyway, I digress. They are really good for fevers. And if you're getting a headache, if you're a migraine sufferer, you can put one on the back of your neck, put one on the front of your forehead, do what you gotta do. They're just such a great deal, and they are such good quality. So it's definitely something I think that you guys really need in your house. Alright, so that is the first video of hopefully a new season for us. Please, please, please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to subscribe. And I, of course, will see you guys in the next one.